And so as we get maybe into that first question, we talked to clients, last year, even first part of this year, going back to 2018. There's a recession coming. I just don't know when it's coming, right? So there's that recession coming, and then I'd always say, well, the economic numbers still look pretty good. Market numbers look pretty good. Maybe a little overvalued right now, but things look good. And then so we go into February and March, and we get this raw, deep downturn. This blindsided us. And so let's just talk about that elephant in the room right now, this market decline that we went through in February and March.
Yeah, Scott. Everything felt great for 2019, right? Everyone was happy. As I remind people, it's really easy to be a good investor in 2019. It's really easy to be a good financial advisor. And if we're being honest, it's really easy to be a good chief investment officer in good times, right?
Yeah.
But certainly 2020 has dealt us a different set of cards. I think the reason why the decline in February and March felt so raw, blindsiding, was a couple of reasons. One, it was the fastest move from a new market high on February 19th to a bear market, which we would define as a 20% decline in history. So the fastest move from a peak to a bear market in history. So we fell, and we fell fast. The second reason it felt so blindsiding was, if you go back to January time when everyone predicts what 2020 is going to look like, I would challenge you to try and find a forecast that even mentioned the coronavirus as a risk to the market, let alone a reason why we were going to go down, right? And no one saw this coming. But it's a good reminder that we oftentimes don't see it coming, right? When was the last time you heard about someone getting hit from a car that they saw coming from a quarter mile away? It just doesn't happen, right? Yeah. But as investors, our challenge is basically we have to stand on the side of the road and watch cars go by every day, and know that there's always going to be a risk that a car, 99% of the time, cars are going to stay on the road. But every once in a while, a car may come up on the curb and cause harm to us, right?
Yeah.
That is what I feel like what being an investor is on a daily basis, is you are taking risk, but we never quite know what risk is going to manifest itself to actually come up on the curb and hurt us. And so, it's a reminder that these types of declines, while normal, will always feel painful and blindsiding to a certain extent.